Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Falls Town here in Cities Skylines. Now last episode we started to build a brand new commercial area, and that's because the amount of offices that we built recently and kind of industry is really taking its toll with not enough places to sell the goods, meaning we don't have enough commercial to outweigh the balance of what the industry is producing. But we started to build our little commercial area last episode, and today we're going to continue upon it, but I want to do a few changes to what I've done last episode. I want to change things up a little bit, because I've kind of looked back at it and had some thoughts of it, and we can do some improvements and make it look even better, or progress even better than we have done before. So if you guys enjoy this and want to see more of Falls Town in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. But we're back! We are back. The city is still complaining as usual. Yesterday, if you didn't see yesterday's episode, we kind of destroyed Falls Town with a tsunami. Now, it's fine. We recovered. But look at the industry. It's complaining really, really bad. And we built this little area, which is going to be the foundation and the starting point of our new commercial industry. Well, commercial? Could you call it a commercial industry? I don't really know. But I want to do some changes. I've seen a few of you guys commenting about the fact that we got some residential around the edges, and some of you people say I'd like to remove it. Now, I do want to remove it, but I have another reason why to remove it. If I just kind of click on it here, you can see the residential around here. I'm thinking if I have all this commercial, all of this in here commercial, literally everything within the ring commercial, the ring road, and then just have the odd pocket or two of residential on the outskirts, it makes more sense. Commercials in the middle, they all flood to the center to do their shopping. It just makes sense, doesn't it? So basically, I want to de-zone now all of this residential. I kind of got in the little gap up here that I kind of missed. Thanks for pointing it out, guys. Appreciate y'all. Right. So get rid of all the zoning of residential. So while that de-zones itself, I'm also going to make this road here. Let me put the snapping grids on. Come down and connect to there, so it literally splits through the middle, nice little crossroads, and then we'll build roads all upon this. But it's going to be beautiful, guys. It is going to be beautiful. Right, how's the zoning, the de-zoning going? Are they de-zoning? I should hope so. Your boy is going to get a lot of commercial in right now, a lot of commercial. Right, so let's start to drop this in. Ooh, really? You're not going to go? Fine. We'll give him a helping hand with the eviction notice, guys. Just a little helping hand. Right, they should all now be gone. So I can now zone all of the beautiful commercial. GG, everybody. Now, this does fall under that zone, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Which is all going to be the eco kind of stuff. So, which is a really nice little touch there. It's nice, guys. It's nice. But we're going to put some more commercial going around anyway. So let's slowly start to fill the little inside area up. And then once you've got this area fully built up, we can then add in all the the subway system, the transport network to get people to and from these areas. So how... Right, that can go straight down. Can that also go straight down? Oh, okay, it's beautiful straight connections. Now, we would have one here, and do you know what? We're going to continue the fashion, having that go there, because it's not going to be a heavily populated road for the most part just yet. I mean, we have 2 ring roads that go around. But let's try and maximize now the spacing from this. So, bringing this down, and we'll do... Now, where does that fall flat? Right there. Right, we'll bring it to there, so then we'll connect that up there. So kind of, there's a slight little U-ey. I like it. Alright, we'll bring this down to here. Good, good, good. And then we'll kind of bring one out to there. Straight down, connect it up. And then we'll leave that kind of gap like that. Do you know, I don't like this. The more I look at it, we're going to leave it as it is. We can do like a park or something there. That'll be kind of a lot nicer. And have that road go down to there. Good, 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 good. So let's do the piping work. Right, we'll build this first little area up, and then we'll focus on the other areas. There we go. Right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. How's the traffic going? I'll put these little underpassages going around this roundabout because there was a lot of build-up with people getting into this new area. But I think that was just mainly the residential people moving in. Now we've kind of got rid of them and it's all going to be commercial. Things are going to change dramatically. Right, so this is the Sunset Square. We're going to continue Sunset Square with the kind of produce eco area. And then we'll have like this district continue down here. And we'll kind of bring it to about there. And then we'll have like another district, and like these are all going to be like different commercial districts. I want to play around with like the tourism ones, the eco ones, and like the leisure ones and stuff like that. We got a lot of fun things to play around with. So let's get this area set up then. I'm going to pause it very quickly and just get this all zoned in. Because then your boy wants to add his finishing touches with like little... Ooh. That's in... Oh, we're actually on a hill here. I didn't realize how steep that hill was. Well, that's interesting. Right, get all this in. Throw it all in. Pop, 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 pop. First then, let's do the parks first to where I want them. I'm going to do like a plaza. Is a plaza good enough over here? Or should we do like a park? I think a park might be better, but we can also do like little like restaurant areas. Let's do a few little restaurant areas on the like near the boulevard here. Right, we'll drop a couple of there. We have a large cinema we can also place down, which the slope is too steep there. So we could... How big is the radius? It's actually quite a large radius, isn't it? The slope is too steep in a lot of these parts. Oh, it'll fit in perfect there. Right, drop a large cinema there. Not an aqua fun park. We could do some parking. Throw like a large garage in the eco area. That'll be nice. And I'll throw one in just here as well. We're kind of not using like this part here as anything, but so we can like throw in the nice big juicy parking lots. Nice. And then yeah, I wanted to do originally a park up here. So a nice, not too big. Get away with one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Just so then we can do some like path going off it. So that way it's fine. Right. There's good. Nice little path linking too. And then we just do the odd connection now just to get these guys all synchronized. Now apparently the slope is going to be too steep. What if I connect it like this? Beautiful. And we're doing one this way as well. Just add those little finishing touches to the area. Right. Nice. Liking it, liking it, liking it. Okay. So while that builds up then, that's pretty much burning down. So we're going to need like police and fire depots in here. So we'll put the police one over there. We'll also do the fire one over here too. That should give us a good radius range in this area, which it does for both of them. Nice. And I'll put it on that side there because that's where we're going to have like, these like higher buildings over there, so it'll fit in with the theme nicely. It's all nice and flat on this side. As we now get more and more commercial in, we'll see how things start to dip down. Right. Okay, so now we've expanded Sunset Square. That's the most of... What is that zone again? What's it actually called? Is it Eco Zone? Yeah, Organic and Local Produce. There we go. So, we also have the leisure specialization. The tourism specialization as well. And we'll get more of those in as we progress through. So, let's start to build up this area over here. So, we're going to take first then what we've currently got as outlet roads. So this one kind of snaps down, so bring this one down. Bring that down. So all the outlet roads that we currently have we'll bring out, and we have to create our very own ones. So we'll start with one just here. So bring it down to there. And let's see. So if we bring this up to here, what I'll do first is we'll create a square almost. So create a square. And then we delete corners as we create a nice little oval here. Like it's like a teardrop when we connect it up. Do you know what? It's gonna look quite nice. A nice. Well, it's not quite a teardrop as I expected, but it's actually quite nice, isn't it, to have one of those in. So back to the straight roads then, and we'll just like straight connect these up like that. There we go. Bring this road down to here, and then have it going 90 degrees straight down as it connects all in there now. It's actually really nice. Right? I like how he's like, you know, it's going to run near the railroad, which is quite cool. And do I throw stuff in here, or do I leave it for other stuff like monument stuff? We'll see how things go. Anyway, let's bring this up, and I'll do the same again. We'll do the square. But of course, we're going to have to do each side individually now because there's not enough road to actually throw in. Quite a cool little bend this is going to be here. Straight up and straight down. I like it. Right, let's get this road closed off then. Right, we do one there as well. And we'll leave that one kind of a little bit wide and slightly bigger there. Now, is it worth getting something in there? Or diagonal like that? Yeah. This area is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm liking this area at the moment. So we have nothing here, but we could connect something off there. Now, what that could be is then the road that kind of bridges over into that area. Now, we'll do that. So we can make it bridge up, go over, and then down. So that will filter into this area. Whatever it may be in the future, there is the road that filters it through. You want to keep everything on this side of the tracks. But what that automatically does for us is gives us that road that we're going to need to connect these guys up. So if I kept that straight there and then brought this how does that look? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that connection. We'll go a bit further down. I feel like it needs to go a little bit further down. There we go. Yeah, it feels a little bit better. Right, I got an idea. Right, bend that into there. There we go. I don't know why, but I really like the design of road that we've gone for in this little section. So where does that continue? Okay, so it kind of stops here. So we'll move this zone over a little bit more. So it's going to go all the way up to here. So it's going to be like, not skyscrapers. It's going to be tall buildings, but they're going to be they're going to be very spaced out. They are going to be very spaced out with just simply the way that we've set up this area. So we'll get as much as we can in. There we go. So where have I missed them? We have to do all the pipe work as well because we've got no water pipes over here either. Right, that now should all be zoned. Good stuff. But okay, right, let's get all the piping in. Quickly pause it before they all start moaning. Worst piping job ever. I don't care anymore. I literally just don't care about these pipes anymore. Right, okay, so they got the piping then. They're going to be hooked up to electricity. Great stuff, mate. Then, yeah, they're going to start complaining about not enough workers, but we need to get good transport links and connections up and over here. So that is a must. So let's take a look at that first then. So we do have the subway system, which has kind of started to build up now, but we want more in. So we'll drop one here. We'll place one in. Right, the slope is too steep, but we'll have one there. We've got one there. We're going to want one over here. And then another one somewhere over here. I'll place it there for now. We'll kind of work around it. But we want to be able... We're basically going to create a loop around. Now, by creating the loop, one is good transport network, and we are going to have the trams going around as well, so it's like double loopage. But the subway system is mainly going to use to connect up to other areas. So for now, we can create that connection there that kind of hooks up to there. It's connected over there and there, so we can go. It can go many ways, many ways. Right, okay. So if I take a look at the subway routes that we have, the last one that we added in, which is number, is it number 11? This one. We're going to delete the line. So that is now gone, unfortunately. We'll pause it, and what we'll do first then, we're going to initially have one line that does a loop around all of these. So it's going to work just like the trams, just a little bit quicker and have a higher capacity. Now what we do then is we then create one that goes to and from what I'm going to class now as hub networks, meaning it would probably also be beneficial if this came down to yeah, you can't go through, so we're going to have to literally make it go underground. And we'll connect it up there and there. So just having that there brings us dead into the city very easily. So what we do then is we choose this to be the hub. So create a new line from there that ultimately runs down and make it go this direction. So what it would do, it's gonna... Do I make it skip every 2? Yeah, make it skip every 2. The reason for that is because I don't want to hold up the main subway system going round and round. Connect the line to there. So that one's kind of connected and thrown in. And then we do one from over this side. So we could have... create a line there. And then that one goes to every other one of what the other one was doing. There. So we've got a main one that loops around. We have one connected to this one connected to this one. So they're going to act as hubs. So if you live like over here or something like that, you get on a subway to here, get off, get onto another one, train to over here to there. And it really does connect the area, which is perfect for what we want. We're also going to get the trams now set up. So the trams... What's the best way to do this? I'm thinking, because we've got these big areas over here, is there anywhere... Yeah, oh, I can drop it there. Drop it there, not cause too much harm. So let's think about this smartly. I'm going to do it in between each station. So we have one here. And then it stops there. Stops there. There. So you got to do it between each station to make it you know, as efficient as possible. So every so often, it's like if you're here, it's more beneficial to get on the tram. But if you're there, it's more beneficial to get on the subway. Makes sense, right? It's actually quite cool. Very good transport links here. The only thing we don't have is buses, but I feel like buses aren't great. Not when you can afford to get like trams and subways and systems and all that kind of good stuff in. Right, that's all good then. We'll run the line going through now for water. There we go. And I suppose... Nah, we won't. Should I do power? Yeah, I don't know. But we'll see how things change now. So, will we start seeing disappearing bubbles happen as now people are able to work in these areas? They're slowly starting to go down. Again, you won't all just disappear because it has to slow the games running. But it's looking pretty damn good. So, monument stuff then. Unique buildings. So, what don't we have? The old Market Street. This is actually quite a big one, isn't it? It'd be quite cool to throw it in, like, somewhere here. So if I just dropped it there, and does it come with a road? Or is it classed as a path? I think it's classed as a path, isn't it? So is it this on a park path? Or should I just go for like a normal path? Or is it this one? Okay, it's classing it as a park path, which is interesting. So we placed that in. Cool little market, the old Market Street there. And that's going to benefit and kind of boost this area, but more over that way, which is nice. So, and then move on a bit further. We've done all those. Then we've got the Ziggurat Garden. Is that how you say it? It's quite, is it a big one? It's not really that big. Is that like any other monuments? It has. The Castle of Lord Chirpwick. Impressive castle is a signal it needs. What's it do? Increases the entertainment value and the attractiveness of the building by 25%. So if we did get this in this area, we could turn this into the leisure area, couldn't we? But we need to drop some roads down. We do. We're going to save some areas for residential because it's very heavy commercial in this area. But that's not an issue. It's not an issue that we've got that kind of set up. But anyway, right, I can't really do much with that. So what we'll do, we'll kind of run a road down the side of it. And then just kind of do the same on this side. Alright, bring the road to there. There we go. So roads running through the middle or whatnot. We could do that having it a little bit closer, because that will annoy me. There we go. It's like dead center now, the old Market Street. I like it. Right. So let's now have the road running through the middle. Like that. And then try and mimic it as best as possible. So where are we going this way? It's going... Alright. This one's going to be a little bit different, isn't it? This road. Because how the road bends up here, it's not straight. So that one kind of does a slight different pattern, which is nice. So now we've got that in, let's get that little monument in, that little castle there. Oh, don't tell me I can't squeeze it in anywhere now. You damn fool, Seniac. You damn fool. So, is it too wide? How many wide is it? So, it goes to there, which is... Oh. So... It's kind of a little bit hard to try and work it out, isn't it? Literally can't squeeze it in anywhere. That is so annoying. Okay, what we'll do... we'll work around it, because this is the old town. It's like how the modern city had to be built up around the older buildings. So we could do it like that slightly. That is actually really... Wow. Do you know what? I didn't realize that was what the building kind of looked like. It's kind of wasted in this area, isn't it? It really is wasted in this, in just being there, surrounded by commercial. It'd probably be nicer over there, wouldn't it? Right, hold on. Didn't realize how cool of a building that was. Damn, boy. Look at that up there. Glancing over this commercial area, the leisure area. That is good. Right, let's try and get the land to also, you know, complement it. Alright, let's smoothing it out. We'll first smoothing it. Alright, we might have to slightly flatten it a bit. We're not going to get it exactly how we want it, but we can do as good as... Oh, I'm not even on the smoothing tool here. Well, it's probably as good as we're going to get it. Or as we're going to want it, but that's actually a lot better. Which, now, my original point, getting rid of these, is now gone. Right. Goodbye. Okay, so let's sort this out. Yes, I know you're so impressed with the piping work. Zone this to be a leisure area, or leisure, whatever you want to call it. There we go. So commercial, not leisure, tourist, sorry. He's got some good little tourist areas. And then drop down our beautiful zoning for this tourist area. Now we will need a little bit of residential at some point in here. So we will get that in. Now how is the complaints for the workers? It's still there. Quite funnily, but not in. It's only in the specialized eco area that we kind of get in it. Specialized tourism areas, or you know, commercial areas, we get in it for it. Demand for residential, which we are going to place some down. We are, and one of those places would be here. So this road would come down, and so would this one. Just to kind of mimic the layout that we currently have. And then how would this then come down? So that'll come down to here. But we won't connect that road because it doesn't really make much sense. I'm just trying to think of other ways now. I'm trying to kind of get a straight line. Yeah, ain't gonna work. But it is the residential area. So we'll think of something. Right, if I did connect it like that. Oh, array is out. Okay, fine, okay. There we go. That looks terrible, doesn't it? If I connected it like that. And we can do like little cul-de-sacs. for what would be the residential area. And just drop the last one there. So we'll turn this into a slight residential area, which would be quite nice. This will be like, you know, not completely get rid of the worker demand, but we gotta have some in here because it's very heavily commercial. We're gonna slightly split it up, little pockets, not too many, but just enough to keep these guys going. There we go. Okay, so do we need any paths? We do. I can already tell we need paths. So what we got on here? Alright, toggle that off. So one there. Throw in there. Little walkways through. It's always nice to have in. We'll do ones that kind of run through all this. And then do the same over here. Oh, they're going to hate me for this. Yeah, knew it. Yeah. Right, have this running through as well. They're going to hate me, but in the long run, we need this. These little, like, paths and whatnot. Okay, right, that's all in. I'm happy with how it's now looking. Let's see how things go. Let's see how things go. So, not only are we getting a ton of brand new commercial flying in, specialized in very many different areas. This is now going to be all touristy. This is all eco. The more I look at this eco, it's like, do I really want it there? Should I zone it to be something else? Will the residential ever be built? I don't know. Tune in next episode. I'm just joking. Are the industry demands now like kind of disappearing? Yes and no. Some areas yes, some areas no. This area completely died out at one point. Now it's kind of come back. This was complaining at the start of today's episode. It's not complaining as much now. So it's kind of like all over the place, isn't it? It's like it either complains, it doesn't complain. It's like, what are you going to do about it, boy? What are you going to do about it? But it's all going in the right direction, though, isn't it? It's literally all going in the right direction. I am very, very impressed with it. That is all I can say. That is all I can say at this moment. Right. So, as it continues to all build up, are we starting to see a dip down in the job form here? Maybe yes, maybe no. But these all got to move in anyway. We're now down to 220,000 when it comes to the population right now, which is not too shabby. This is now building up quite nicely. All of the subway systems and tram lines are pretty much connected now via like water and power, so that will kind of start running. We're going to see this start to be used quite often, as now, you know, it's now worth it to kind of cut through and get into this area. Yeah, that's slowly starting to dip down a little bit. Not by much, it's dipping down. We're getting the odd upgrade or two. Still a lot of work needs to take place in here, but we do have the castle now looking over. Which, what did that do again? Increases the entertainment value and unique buildings by 25%. So yeah, this is going to be a really, really good tourist area. Can you build more than one airport? You can. Guys, let me know. Do I get another airport on this side? I mean, we have one over here, but it's so far out the way at the moment. Oh, their complaints have died down a lot. Wow. Should I get another airport in? Let me know in the comment section down below. But until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So good.